Hello everyone! Kumusta? Okay ba kayo dyan? I hope that you are all well. Today, I'm going to trim the dead roots of my Vanda Orchids and I want to share it with you. I have few Vandas and I even shared with you my Sick Vandas in my previous video. I wanted to add more Vandas to my collection. However, because of the enhanced community quarantine, there's no shipping. So I'm giving my few Vandas some TLC and I will start that by trimming their dead roots so that they'll become pretty even without flowers. So I will water them first. This way, we can check kung buhay pa yung mga ugat, whether the roots are alive or not. Healthy or live roots will turn green when they are wet and the dead roots will turn brown. In trimming the roots, I will use my cutter and I will sterilize or disinfect it with isopropyl alcohol. And I will do that for every Vanda that I will trim. Now I'm going to trim the dead roots and as you can see, the roots turned green except for the newest root. They stayed white and it will take longer for them to turn green or not at all, but they are healthy, while others are thin and brown. And these are the roots that we are looking for, that we are going to trim, the dead roots. Here, even the inside is brown and the root is already dry. There are other roots that are thin and slightly brownish in color, but the inside is still green, and I don't want to cut that because I think it will still absorb water. So I will just cut the dead roots. I will leave the others, and here are the samples of the roots that I have trimmed. And if you are not sure, I think it would be best to start trimming at the tip or at the end of the roots, the lowest part. Start trimming at the oldest roots. The roots at the top or the thicker roots are the newer roots. Here I will show you the tip or the oldest roots of this Vanda, and you see they are almost all brown, and I will trim them. I will cut just on the brown or the dead roots. I will avoid cutting the live roots so that no bacteria will enter the roots of the Vanda. Sometimes thin old roots will still grow new root just like this. That's why I don't want to cut those that I'm not sure of. I will show you the difference. I will cut a dead root here, and I will also cut thin but live root. And I will show you the inside. I will just continue trimming the dead roots of this Vanda. I also have Vandas that I left or I gave to my mother, and she doesn't cut or trim dead roots. Even before, when I was young, we did not cut or trim the dead roots of our orchids. They are mounted on Madre de Cacao trunks or any trees or large flowers, ornamental plants, and they were okay. I think it's really not necessary, but I'm just doing this because I have a different growing space than back in our home in my mother's garden, and I think it looks nice. So it will depend on you whether you want to do this or not. Plus, these days, most of us have extra time in our home, and whenever my kids allow me, I spend my extra time with my orchids. Sometimes I find dead roots at the tip just like this, and I will trace it up to the top, and I will cut where the dead root ends, like here. You can see that there's a line there, and I will just cut here, and you see this is a dead root. And I think this is enough for this Vanda now. I will just cut next time whenever I see dead roots again and whenever I have extra time. And I will also show you the roots of my other Vanda. I have to show you something. This is my mini palmer, and I want to show you its other roots because they have stopped growing and now it's trying to grow again. But before that, I will cut this dead root here first. This is already long, and I want to show you where will I cut this. There are two lines here where I can cut. Here and here. But I think here it's not fully dried yet, so I will cut here. So I only cut the dead root. I'll continue trimming. And this is what I want to show you. This root stopped growing and now it's trying to grow again. And even here, I hope that you can see that the dry tip had opened and it's trying to push the new root. And that's why I don't cut roots that have stopped growing, because they can continue to grow again or branch out. And here are the dead roots that I cut. I will also do this with my other Vandas. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Stay safe. See you in my next videos.